Thank you, Mr. President and members. SJR 25 declares June 2nd and 3rd as Batten Disease Awareness Weekend to honor the individuals and families who have experienced the devastating pain that this disease causes. The mutations of at least 14 different genes cause this disease with symptoms that include behavioral changes, seizures, blindness, intellectual decline, and loss of speech, usually leading to premature death. Batten disease is a rare, fatal disease that occurs in 2 to 4 of every 100,000 births in the United States. On average, the process to reach the correct diagnosis for a patient with a rare disease could take up to 7.5 years, visits with numerous physicians, and multiple misdiagnoses. This resolution brings attention to the shortfall in funding from the federal government for research on Batten disease and other rare diseases. In 2016, the federal government failed to pass H.R. 971, which represented an effort to increase the number of treatments for rare diseases, reduce the use of non-FDA-approved drugs, and bring down the average cost of rare disease medications. The federal government has not done enough to provide essential funding for rare diseases such as Batten disease, and 95% of the 7,000 rare diseases still have no FDA-approved treatment. Sebastian Valona, the namesake for Project Sebastian, was diagnosed with Batten CLN8 at a young age. Project Sebastian has helped establish a continuously growing base of supporters, researchers, and doctors working to find a treatment or cure for Batten disease. It is crucial that the California State Senate call attention to organizations such as Project Sebastian that serve to bring people together for the united purpose of actively pursuing improvements in their communities. Members, I urge your support for SJR 25.
Thank you, Senator Wilk. Members, any debate or discussion? Seeing none, Secretary, please call the roll.
Allen. Aye. Anderson. Atkins. Aye. Bates. Aye. Bell. Aye. Berryhill. Aye. Bradford. Aye. Canella. Aye. De Leon. Aye. Dodd. Aye. Fuller. Aye. Gaines.
Aye.
Aye. Galgiani. Aye. Glazer. Aye. Hernandez. Aye. Hertzberg. Aye. Hill. Aye. Hueso. Jackson. Aye. Lara. Aye. Leva. Aye. McGuire. Aye. Mitchell. Aye. Monning. Aye. Morlock. Aye. Morrell. Aye. Newman. Aye. Wynn. Aye. Nilsson. Aye. Pan. Aye. Porcentino. Aye. Roth. Aye. Skinner. Stern. Aye. Stone. Aye. Vidak. Aye. Wachowski. Aye. Wiener. Aye. Wilk. Aye.
Secretary, call the absent members.
Anderson. Aye. Hueso. Skinner. Aye.
Ayes 38, no 0. The resolution is adopted. And Senator Wilk, I believe you have some introductions to make.
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. Members, if you could turn your attention to the upper gallery. I'd like to introduce my constituent, Chris Valona from Santa Clarita. And Mr. Valona is the individual who brought Batten disease to my attention. Mr. Valona, whose son Sebastian was diagnosed with Batten disease, has experienced firsthand the pain and struggles that comes with raising a child with this heartbreaking disease. I encourage you to stand with me and give a round of applause to Mr. Valona and all those who are fighting to bring more awareness to Batten's disease. Thank you.
Welcome, Mr. Valona, to the State Senate.